Na, srácok, ebben a videóban visszatérünk egy új videóval, és elnézést, nem csináltunk sok videókat ebben a héten, mert én meg Dávid az iskolával eléggé most be vagyunk Loki nyelve. De azt, srácok, nem baj, itt egy új videóval végre. És így játszunk egy új gémet. És ez a más játék, amit én szoktam csinálni, ez nem egy FPS játék, nem egy multiplayer játék, mint Dáviddal, ez nem Roblox, nem Minecraft, nem Cségo. Ez egy kicsit horror game, azt hallottam. És az a neve, hogy DDLC, vagy Doki Doki Literature Club. Persze ez egy angol játék lesz, hogy nem tudok angolt, akkor elnézést kérek. De, ja. Nem tudom, hogy mit mondjak. Igen, hogy megadhatom, hogy láttam pár játékról pár modot. Persze nem hiszem, mert akkor leszpoilerezem magamnak, de mindegy, megyünk. DDLC. És ne fessetek fel a csatornára, hogy tetszik a videó. Like, subscribe, és akkor megy, DDLC. Let's go. Team Savato, Serenity Forge. This game is not so easily disturbed. Én is azt mondom, ez egy 18 plus game, I think. Oh, wow! Ez így néz ki. Szóval szerintem ezek a négy legfontosabb lányok, I think. Okay. Settings. És azok. Content warning. Szóval igen. Unseen. Nem kell unseen text. De várj, language. Nyelv. Angol, eszpanyol, francia, jó, akkor... Bocs, srácok, most csak angolul van játszani. Music. Jól hallottam, nem copyrightos ez a game. Szóval, mert a music, de szerintem ez így pont jó. Igen, ez így pont jó. A sound? Szerintem az pont jó, ahogy így van. És akkor szerintem, srácok, mehet is amúgy a videó. Mehet a game. New game. Please enter your name. Milyen nevet magamnak? You know what? Mondom azt, hogy Bennett. Yeah. Let's go, guys. Okay, hey. History skip. History. Ja, itt hogy milyen? Oh, bet. Ja, autó izé. I see an annoying girl running toward me from distance, waving her arms in the air like she's total bliss and any attention she might draw to herself. Amúgy srácok, tartsatok eszébe, hogy én nem tudok olvasni. Vagy megpróbálok olvasni. That girl is Siori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. Hát az szar. But if she were to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay, Bennett. However, I just sigh and idle from the crosswalk unless Theory catch up to me. Okay, srácok. So as Theory, as the line. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Okay, as the look. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. What's that up with that? You say that like we're thinking about ignoring me. That's a mean Bennett. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Jaj, na. Fine. De hogyha ez már a childhood barátom, akkor... Okay, that's actually weird. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, this game might be a little cringe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. So as in high school? That's where we should go. I don't know. By the way, Bennett, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. Oh, you told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yo, I take down Adam. Kom. Let's go, boy. Siri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I'm talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. On you call all moment. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Wait, what is a NEET? What is a neat? Oké, hogyha valaki tudja, akkor tényleg nem tudom mi az a neat. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. Oh, each club. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. She wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? She must have me come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look at and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I felt like I should coming out of the class, but I just saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh, fuck you. Nah. JK. You don't need to wait up for me if he's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Kiss at him. Know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to her club. Pont én is csinálnám. Mini? Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after all who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. One anime club bro, sign me up. Mennék. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? And why do you care so much anyway? Well, I came to the club yesterday. I would bring in a new member, and Itsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as we have planned all this out. Damn. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Wait, cupcake. EDP? Sorry. And thus today makes the marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sold my soul. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. But itt fogok megmételni az új clubmemberöket, azt hiszem. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Ooh, damn, bro. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Better kill the atmosphere. Girl harem. Ah, Bennett, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Punt. All words escaping in this situation. This club. Full of incredibly cute girls. Almost low-key. Type shit. What are you looking at? If you wanna say something, say it. Sorry? It's Suki. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. The Mekichi. Lol. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, Yuri. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Aim on them. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is right? Who is Monica? Oh, her. That's right. It's great to see you again, Bennett. Monica smiles sweetly. Damn. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Holy glaze. Basically completely out of my league. Bro, I'm better, bro. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Okay, come sit down, Bennett. We need room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are we ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Hitsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of cooked chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Hitsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. So shooting, I guess, is pretty cool. Siri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Siri talks to her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Idiot, bruh. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Hitsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Hitsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard of someone before? Made them free or anything? Tsundere. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, but not for you, dummy. Damn. Alright. I give up on her weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Sorry, guys. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places on a teacup in front of each of us while setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Amúgy tényleg, miért van neked te egy... Mindegy, hagyjuk. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Okay, after all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri just trying to impress you. Oh, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Yeah, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Wow, Bennett was Bennett. Nice. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Nice. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all politics around the major clubs. Everyone politics and biotic, well, hell no. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and having to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. Also, really nice. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great lead. Yuri also knows an agreement. Then I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, you can put it that way. Not many people are interested in joining and putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and keep people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Damn. Boss. Big boss, bruh. Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard justifying these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Bruh. So, Bennett, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Amúgy? Nem túl messze vagy. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri tries to remove her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on including passionate about her reading. Go on, olvasni. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Nerd. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Jó, ezt nem értem. Egy író... mi hagyjuk. Anyway, Jaj, horror. Itt már értem. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. The Rock! Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But for something which makes me think or take me to another world, and I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I'd hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki says they're over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually ask about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, so you're Tsuki dogokat. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind this club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Bro. Siri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Sure, bro. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. So, why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Damn. Monica is a big boss. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Nemo correct my gusto na poem made, bro. I want to read everyone's poems. Okay, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each of us and strengthen the bond of the club. Wow. Isn't that right, Bennett? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forth with what's going to be on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Ceremony may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls are back at me with dejected eyes. Bro, but I mean I'm joining a club, bro. These are 4 baddies, bro. 4 baddies? Yeah, 4 baddies. I'm sorry. I thought, Bennett? You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a process to paint or to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join. Thank you, Bennett. Così. Nella di Maria. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Bro. Hey, you scared me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Oh no. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Then I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class on Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Hold on. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Inside me? Whoa. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey man, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Siri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Nice. With that, the 2 of us report the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll designate to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that's start with writing a poem tonight. Can you like a poem? Oh, hell. ChatGPT. Oh, tényleg. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Pick your words. Kell választani szavakat, amit szeretnek. Oké, srácok. Milyen lányt akarnák most ebbe a playthrough-ba? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. Oké, tudom, inkább elszívom a game-et. Jó, van autosave. Ja, akkor jó. Okay. Fluffy. Jumpy, broken, silly, philosophy of tone, amazing piece. Szerintem melyek Netsukira? I like short girls. Okay, Fluffy az jó. Ja, Fluffy. Cuki. Nice. Cukor. Okay. Doki Doki. Jó, akkor jó. Pink. Pink az jó. Dream. Jó, hogyha ugranak, akkor jó. Oké. Speciális. Barátok? Macska. Nice. Arra, hogyha... Itt én nem hiszek, hogy mondta, hogy szereti Netsuki mangát szerintem, mert her head perks up, szóval portrait. Ja, nem, Masztem. Óceán. Papa. Oké. Nibble? Mi az nibble? Boop. A boop is nice. Kawaii. Kawaii. Az biztos. Az biztos. Nyugodt. Calm. Fun. Szórakoztató. Nem, bár... Mouse? Az nem egy mouse. Oké, ja, igen, akkor mouse, jó. Együtt. Hangos. Fuck. És... Shopping. Oké, lehet jóval vagy jól vasszom, vagy nem tudom, hogy jól vasszom, vagy sem. Há, igen, Bennett. Tényleg, hogy túl volt Monika ott lent a kicsi karakterekkel. Okay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange from you, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matt. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Well, come on, like he deserves any slack. So Zero told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you want to plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh. Next week, you certainly have a big mouth if someone keeps a manga collection in the club room. Oh damn. There's a final talk between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Let's get passed back down into the scene. Oh, don't worry, guys. Bennett always gives the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room is so messy, is distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Oh. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Bennett can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. I mean, it sounds like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Brooklyn. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, look at the Rizzler. Bennett the Rizzler. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any night just in front of you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Holy Riz. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so we should keep our attention even if we don't usually read. Oh, do I have ADHD? And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Cute? Oh my... She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. You're thinking, I'll definitely read this. But why am I playing this game? Wait, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Nice. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that's not the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner and Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. So, you're talking about Natsuki, right? Ugh. I hear Natsuki mutter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts stuff back in the right spot. What's the point if you keep your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes? Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up in some point. Yeah, you can tag me up. Besides, it's gonna be written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel, but I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's sweet out of a different demographic or simply terrible. Damn. So csak szar, amit olvas. Nice. So if you're gonna judge, you can go through it on the glass on that door. She went to the classroom door. Menjek ki? Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Bennett. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Hey yo, it's exceedingly mo. Tehát vannak anime lányok az elején. Yo, it's gonna sus. But don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She passes the ground next to us, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's to be closer together like this? Hey yo, don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect this to be sitting this closer either. Not that I can say it's a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Hogy nem tudom, hogy ez hogy egy horror game, én nem látok semmi horrort. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Szerintem ez csak egy cute anime game, bro. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are we paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of this since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's actually a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but they just have to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Ooh, romance. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. That's so. It sounds like you know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? Shinitsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you yet at your full power. Good save. Oh, I see. The chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, let's take a pause for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, what does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking ever since I got in this manga. Szóval ebből a könyvből szereti a főzést. The baking. Mi az a baking magyarul? Nem tudom, hagyjuk. Tudom, csak nem tudom kimondani. Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Haha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Tatsuki's interest in baking. Yeah, exactly. So of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Ooh. Level scene. Damn. Well, okay, she's pretty cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, bro. I guess it's when sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, ninja baratoi. Whatever. Ah, sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. Yo, baratoi utayaku könyvet, amit olvas. I see. They're using manga is for kids. I can't even break it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that stuff yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I am already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards all the losers over time. Wait. Alright. So what's your Kozudunk? But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Also vain. That was lame because I'm not a loser. Okay, I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I'm with age rate. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Also, not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Netsuki starts laughing. I forgot that happens. And Netsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is one of my favorite characters. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but I guess especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Oh, Netsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Yeah. And being able to provide this to Netsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are we all ready to these poems? Ja, amit írtam. Nem is tudom, mit írtam én se. Csak words. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh? Yeah. Netsuki notices how close she's gone to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and heading towards Netsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you wanna know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb, just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. No, I'll age with. By tomorrow, I only got partway through the volume so far. I'm gonna fall behind on some holy elite if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Ooh. Alright then, I stand up. I return to report myself and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Netsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. Hold a voice track, I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show? Oh! Kérlek, mutassam meg a poemet legelőször. Okcsászunk, most elnézést, de ez a videónak vége lesz. Bro, ez a game ez kicsit fun. Hogyha szeretnétek egy part 2-t, akkor like and subscribe, srácok. Én azt hiszem, hogy ez a videó az kicsit cringe lesz. Még szerintem egy kicsit az. Ez egy anime game. Nem tudom, hogy ez hol horror, Nem baj. Hogyha tetszett a videó, akkor iratkozzatok fel, lájkoljatok a videót, osztatok meg barátokkal, és akkor srácok, sziasztok!